Hey guys, how's it going? Skiddly Diddly here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all keeping well. Today's video got for you is all about positioning and setting yourself up for a fight, and more or less my thought process on what I normally do. I know a lot of people, have been wondering what, is the key to actually winning a fight, and I think it's positioning and rotations and knowing your way around the map to give yourself an advantage over the enemy team. So without any further ado, I'm going to be showing you the first clip and just talk about my thought process and what way I go about it. Alright guys, so this is the first clip. Whenever you're getting ready to push a team, the first thing that should be on your mind is, which legend am I using? Am I using a legend that can get in and out of a fight straight away like Wraith? Am I using a legend like Lifeline who kind of needs to be beside her teammates for the easy revive? Am I using a legend like Revenant who can throw down a Death Totem for an easy push? Or in my case, I'm using a legend like Horizon so I can get the high ground straight away. So whenever you're pushing that fight, make sure that in the back of your head you know which legend you can use. It just makes it a lot easier for the way that you'll approach your fight. Okay, so you can see me now moving towards the enemy who's just on the other side of this building. Revenant has used his Death Totem, so straight away you want to take that there. It's an easy push. It's more or less a free chance to try and get a team wipe without any damage going to yourself. So straight away going for the Death Totem. Alright, so this is the first engagement here. We've got the Death Totem. What we're going to do is just simply push. It's a free push. So with the Death Totem, you're going to try and do as much damage as possible. That way that if you get sent back to the Death Totem, you're able to simply go straight back into the fight knowing that you've done enough damage to be able to finish the people off. But in this case, the team is on top of the building. We've got Horizon. So all we have to do is run straight over, throw down a wee gravity lift and just inflict as much damage as possible straight away.
Killed a hooligan. Oh, just back at the totem. Rejuvenating.
Alright guys, so that's the first squad down straight away. Another key factor that you need to take into consideration is just really be confident with yourself. If you're feeling, that you can take on the entire world, it is so much beneficial. Don't be afraid to engage fights. Have a bit of confidence in your skill and you will start to show yourself playing better. It really, really does help. But in that situation there, went straight in, no fear, had the Death Totem, was really okay with pushing that fight, felt comfortable, knocked two guys, took out the race with the gold knockdown, did enough damage on the third teammate so that it was an easy push for our two guys. I felt that they didn't need any backup because I inflicted too much damage to her. It was a 2-on-1 and an easy squad wipe. So that's the first squad down, and we'll roll in now to the next clip. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you what I normally do whenever I land in a hot zone or a place with high activity and the steps that I take on how I'm dealing with that. Okay, so you can see straight away there, I've landed on a bin, getting loot. If you feel like there's nobody nearby, loot on our place straight away. If there is somebody nearby and you know there definitely is somebody very, very, very close, stop looting and just start opening fire. Don't give them a chance to get an easy knock on you whenever you're busy looting the bins and stuff. Alright, so straight away, you saw there, I was opening fire on the race. If you can get a knock early on, it leaves yourself in a much more advantaged position because then you only have to deal with 2 other people. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that, but it's always about trying and chancing your arm because I'm in the driver's seat with white shields and 2 very good weapons. So the chances of them having anything decent is very, very low. Also moving in and checking in on your teammates, making sure that they're okay, that they don't need any help, that if they do need help, that you're always nearby to be able to support them.
Contact with target. I'm down.
Got him. Enemy removed from the data pool.
Alright, so 2 teammates got knocked and they're out of the game. It leaves yourself in a very difficult position because whenever you're up against a full 3-man squad, if there's any chance at all where you can not only knock the person but take them out of the game completely, it is so much more beneficial because they can't just revive them, pick them up. You know, all it takes is for them to put down a bit of fire from you. You have to move, and they can get them up again, and then it's a 3v1 all over again. So I was able to not only knock the Bloodhound but also finish him off. So if you get yourself in a position like that there, always finish the person off. Okay, you've seen there also as well that as soon as I was knocking the Bloodhound and finished him off, I got out of there straight away because the enemies now know my position. So remove yourself from that area that you're in. Rotation is so key. Move around, you know, get yourself out of enemy sight, and then attack from a different angle. Alright, so you've seen there guys that whenever I finished and knocked the Bloodhound and removed him completely from the game, I was round the back of that building attacking from a different side. The enemies didn't know where I was, so while they were busy looking for me, they were caught standing in the open. I was able to take the next person on. He had no cover to hide behind, was easy pickings, moving in a wee bit closer then, and the Wraith, obviously wondering where the shots came from, left herself exposed, was able to do a lot of damage on her. She had a retreat. I knew she had low health, changing over to the EV8 shotgun and pushing straight in, but using them wee boxes inside that building and rotating left and right around them there to give yourself an advantage because they didn't know where I was, and with a close range EV8 shotgun it was just easy pickings. So that's another squad down, and that is sort of like a guide on how to deal with a 3v1 situation. Always have confidence in yourself. If you have confidence in yourself, it is so much more beneficial. Now we'll move on to the next clip. Alright guys, so in this clip here I'm going to show you how to go about whenever a team pushes you, how to set yourself up, how to sort of prepare yourself for the fight ahead. I'm going to let this run and then talk about what I did after it, just so you get the general idea on why I did that there. So we'll just let this clip play and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Trap set and waiting. Trap set and waiting. I still see everything.
Another hooligan's down. Aye.
Okay guys, so that's the squad down. Whenever that squad was pushing us, all I was thinking about is, where am I at? Where is my current position? I'm inside. There's gas traps at multiple doors. 9 times out of 10, if an enemy is pushing you and they hit the gas trap, Caustic's going to throw down more in that area. They're not going to push there. You know it's safe there. Next, where is my 2 teammates at? Lifeline was beside me. I am in the middle of both teammates, so Caustic is nearby. I'm not too far away. If he gets pushed in a fight, I can get to him straight away. Lifeline is always there beside me in case I get knocked. I know that she'll be able to pick me up straight off the bat if I do get knocked. I hear them on the roof. I have the Mastiff. Caustic's taking shots. They don't know where I am. They're not focusing on me. Up on the roof straight away. The Mastiff is so overpowered, so able to knock one straight away. Next, using the box that's in front of me as cover so that the next person that I was fighting couldn't, you know, hit me because I had that as cover. He was standing in the open. Lifeline then arrived and the enemy, I think it was Bloodhound, started targeting her, which means he wasn't targeting me. I was able to get an easy knock. He was standing out in the open. Next, Caustic was then taking a lot of shots. He let me know on the mic that the enemy was weak, so I ran straight over, was able to get an easy kill, squad wipe, easy done. Alright, next clip I got for you guys is of Duo's gameplay. So, as you can see right now, we're moving towards a squad. We can see the horizon gravity lift. We know there's somebody there. I'm pinging to let my teammate know that there's enemies. So, straight away, G7, putting down some heavy shots. Was able to knock somebody straight away, as you can see. Throwing thermite grenades in because that their gravity black hole is there. Again, having my teammate nearby, I know where he's at. He's able to put down damage as well. Was able to take that squad out. You can see right now we're getting hit from behind. I have no health. Instead of using a shield battery, it is much faster just to, you know, swap shields. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where your shields are completely gone and there's enemies nearby breathing down your neck, all you have to do is shield swap. It is much more quicker, more effective. It leaves yourself with at least something, even if it's a lower level shield. It's better than no shield. So straight away there, you seen shield swapped and was able to get my teammate back up again because the enemies are focused on somebody else. So moving forward, I'm pinging to let them know that the enemy is below me. I'm on the roof, I have the high ground, I'm able to scope out, I'm able to, you know, get the drop on anybody that comes out. You see right now, Wraith decides to appear once again, stand out in the open, you know, making herself very vulnerable, especially whenever I've got the high ground. The Havoc turbocharger with the G7, it is always going to be an easy squad wipe. So, couple of kills, good gameplay, you know, feeling confident, playing well. Always pinging good loot for your teammate because it's better to have everybody well kitted out, well geared up for the next fight coming because you don't know when it is, and just leaving yourself always ready for the next one. Okay guys, that's just a couple of examples of scenarios where a squad is pushing you and how to deal with it whenever you're pushing a squad and what way to set up to go about getting a squad wipe. I am not a professional gamer, just as a disclaimer, I'm just more of a grounded everyday approach, just the kind of like to the sort of average gamer. You know, I know pro players are going to look at my gameplay and think, you know, it's average at best, but you know, I think the majority of Apex players are just more like average sort of play after work kind of, you know, gamers. So it's just more of a grounded approach, something more relatable is the words I'm trying to get at. But if you're enjoying my videos, I put a narration video out every single weekend. It'll be on the Saturday or the Sunday, just depends with work and whatnot. But that'll be available on the weekend. I also do short sort of comedy videos during the week for you guys to enjoy as well. So if you want to like the video, subscribe, hit the wee bell for future videos coming up, that would be fantastic. And I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good day everyone.